Welcome back, guys, here on the old house. Today we are finally getting ready to pour some mud in our house here. Take a picture and video and show you we are finally doing it. Finally getting it poured. Was gonna do it myself, but mix it ourselves, but it's cheaper just to hurry up and do it here a lot faster. Bring in the big mixer. All right, guys, we back at the old house. We got the concrete poured Wednesday. Well, we had a slight problem right here. It's called a form blows out. Well, it wasn't because we didn't have enough support on it or nothing. That's not what it was caused. Well, I guess it kind of was, but see, over here on this corner here, the problem is that we were trying to pack this corner in. Packing the mud in, you know, jab it down in there. Every time we did that, this form right here, that 8-foot piece right there of plywood that was going there, every time we packed this corner, that corner came out this way. That caused that form to pull up. And because there was no support here. What support we have here is up here. Because we can't support a cross member here, because then that makes it so we can't come in. So what had happened is that we packed that corner with a lot of mud in there, and it pulled it and pulled it. And by the time I noticed that, as I was trying to dump mud over here on this one, it was too late, because this form was attached to that form over there. And by the time it was too late to try to get some mud over here, to kind of get some pressure here, some little equal pressure there, and not pack that corner very much more and try to get the mud here, it was too late. This form here pulled up out. We were putting mud here to get in here, so when we were doing that, the pressure on this form here pulled up, caused this one to blow out down here at the bottom. So, sucks when you pour mud when you have something like that. It wasn't because we didn't have enough support there. It's because being no support here, because we couldn't do that. So we caused ourselves a little bit of a blowout, which is no big deal. I can come back in, reform this back up, redo it all, and re-pour that. But everything else is poured. Everything else poured in here, which caused this, causing us to be a little short on some mud. So we just need some mud over here in this corner to fill this corner up here. And then we can take and pour that to get that mud filled in. It's called a cold joint, when you pour and then you pour mud, another section of mud on top of that. But now we're in here to tear all these forms down and remove them, because we don't need them no more. Other than this section right here we need to keep until we get that section poured. That over there, we'll tear it all down and reform this back up to re-pour that. Other than that, turned down great. So progress is being made here at the old house, and we'll be good when it's done, back together. So stay tuned, follow along, and we'll keep you updated. Anyways, like the women say, if the women don't find you handsome, by golly, they ought to find you handy. Even though we are pouring mud and pulling forms on the old house here. Now you know the rest of the story. Good day.